I'm at 6808 Sebree Drive, doing a sanitary lateral inspection. This is the second pass. There were some previous blockages. We're just looking to see if there's any current issues. Now the line is open, so you can see we're going through on the side of the building. There's a 6-inch clean out. And so we're going to go down and we're going to be going out towards the main. And it immediately turns towards the street. We're just going to see if we can get a look at it's here. Okay, looks like it does turn to clay shortly after it makes the turn from the clean out. A little bit of roots here. It's not surprising, and it's not an issue. It's not in the flow line at all yet. Now we go back into PVC. So we have a little bit of a belly here. There's some buildup. It's like there's a connection here from the where they made the repair, and you can see there's a lip right there at 47 feet where the upstream the repair has dropped, and so the downstream pipe is sitting a little bit higher than the upstream, and so it would be the spot where you could see it was catching some toilet paper and stuff right there. So we'll locate that spot and double check. I believe there's still a flag there where that spot was, but we'll double check that on the way back. And this looks like this is holding a little bit of water. You can see it pushing a little bit. I do have a standoff on the camera, so it's up a little closer to the center of the pipe. All looks like it's in pretty good shape. Previous inspection, I've got almost to the main, and there was a blockage, but could not see what was causing the blockage, and I was almost at the main. I had almost crossed the street. This looks like some evidence of a backup here. And there we go. There's a lot of buildup right here. And so I might be able to get my camera through it if I didn't have the standoff on it. There's still a bunch of roots here. Kind of a weird spot. There is a tree right at the curb, so that looks to be what's causing this, and it's only 3 foot deep, the pipe is. So I'm going to pause the video here. I'm going to go locate this spot to verify that I believe this is where it got stuck last time, so it did open up. And then I'll probably pull back, take the stand off, and see if I can get my camera to go past this point. But I believe this is what caused the last backup, and probably more than one. Okay, this is the exact same spot, right out in the middle of the street. Well,
I think it's almost 4 foot deep. It's like 3 foot 11. It's to the invert.
It looks to me like that's what the big problem is here. Is got some roots. I'm going to see if I can get it to go past it. Try to get that camera to rinse off a little bit here, because the rest of the line looked good, but need to be able to see what. There we go. So I'm not able to get through there. I'm going to pull back, and then I'll take the standoff off the camera, and we'll try to get past that, like 122, 123 feet. I believe at about 37 feet was where the connection, the offset connection was also. There's that connection right there. So I'm going to check the spot real quick, make sure that this is where the other small obstruction was last time. Okay, it's the exact same spot the flag was last time, so this had a little bit of a build-up on it this time, but you know, that would be a lot easier for that to, you know, overtake that spot. It is a small offset with that repair. The main issue is the roots that are out in the street. But I am going to go ahead and take the standoff off the camera when I get it back out. And then I'll try to run back through quickly without the standoff and see if it makes it underneath those roots out there by the main. Okay. Going back down, we're going to go back out, and I'm going to push pretty quick here to get out there. And then hope that I can get over that spot. It's like I drug back some roots with me. And hope I can get going enough to get over this hump right here. There we go. I think I got past it. Yeah. Should be coming up close to the roots now in about 20 feet or so. Right around in here. Here we are, and I'll see if I can get my camera to go through underneath these. I was, so that's good. It can obviously still cause a backup. There's a bunch of toilet paper on the next section. I was able to get my camera through that too. And it probably helped to poke a little hole in it underneath. I don't know where I'm at, but I have another spot where I can't get my camera through. And so I'm going to go locate this spot also, but I believe what it is you just have so much roots from here to the connection, so it'll have to be from the main back to 120 feet will need to be cleaned. It's just a long way out, so you're gonna need a lot of cable. I'm gonna pause the video again and get another locate. Okay, that's almost at the main. It looks like we're probably just short of the connection on the main. Maybe the connection's offset a little bit, or it could be that the connection comes in at the flow line or something, and I'm just hitting the other side of the pipe. But based off the manhole, I should be pretty close to the main. But then again, it looks like there's some blockage there up above. If you can see above the water line, it does look like there is some more roots. And so there may be roots getting in right at the connection, right at the tap also. It's causing an issue, but at any rate, you're gonna have to go from about 145 feet back to that 120. There's a good, there's a pretty good amount of roots. There's a couple really big ones. There's that, as I was able to poke a hole in. That's probably going to back up soon. And there's the other one that I just managed to get through at about 125 feet. So roughly 20 feet of pipe there from the mark in the street over to the main. Needs to be cleaned. All the way back in the reel. So now that it drained down, we're able to find out that the there's a bunch of roots out there in the, basically to the street and 20 feet to the main. So that'll have to be cleaned out and hopefully get that open, and it'll be free flowing for quite a while to come. But that'll end the inspection at 6808 Sebree Drive.